Okay, let's get right into it. We're doing a quick deep dive today on some pretty significant basketball news.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler for the Warriors. He's out for the next game.
Sidelined. And the official reason given is a pelvis contusion.
That's right, a pelvis contusion. It's essentially a deep and pretty painful bruise near the hip bone.
Okay, so not just a minor knock. And it came from a hard fall in the last game, is that correct?
Yeah, took a nasty tumble.
Yeah.
Plain and simple, that's the cause.
Right. And, beyond just Butler missing one game, it makes you think, doesn't it? Like, how much does losing one key player actually mess with the whole team's flow?
Oh, absolutely. It's fascinating because the pelvis, it's so central, right? It's the anchor for pretty much all athletic movement.
Anchor? How so?
Well, think about it connecting the upper and lower body. So even what sounds like just a bruise, if it's deep in that pelvic area, it can seriously limit things.
Like what kind of things? Explosiveness?
Exactly. Explosive running, jumping, crucial for rebounds, even just changing direction quickly on defense or offense. All that stuff relies heavily on core stability and power originating from the hips and pelvis.
Which is basically Butler's whole game, isn't it?
Pretty much. He relies on that power and agility.
So it's not just, we're missing his points or his defensive stops. It sounds like it could have a real ripple effect.
Definitely. If he's a primary playmaker, for instance, the guy's setting up shots for others, his absence forces teammates into different spots.
Yeah, spots they might not be used to, or maybe just not as good at. It changes the whole offensive structure.
Precisely. And then think about the other team. How do they adjust their defense?
Good point. If Butler's usually the main guy they're worried about, maybe drawing double teams.
Right. Now the defensive focus shifts. They can maybe put more pressure on other Warrior scorers, knowing a major threat is either out or, severely hampered if he tried to play through it, which he isn't in this case.
So even though it's just one game on the schedule, it's actually a big test for the Warriors' adaptability, would you say, and their depth.
Huge test. And it really brings up that whole question of team dynamics,
Yeah.
How does a team respond when a star player goes down?
Do they rally or fold?
Exactly. Some teams, you see others step up, maybe play above their usual level, fill the gap collectively.
Right, the next man up mentality.
Yeah. But other teams, they struggle. They can't quite find that same rhythm or that cohesion without their key guy orchestrating things. It really depends on the team's leadership, the coaching strategy, the player's own confidence.
So for you listening, even if maybe you don't follow the Warriors super closely, this whole situation with Butler is actually a great example, isn't it?
Of what specifically?
Of just how interconnected everything is in a team sport. It's not just plug and play.
No, definitely not. One injury, especially to a key player like Butler, it sends ripples. It affects strategy, rotations, matchups, everything.
You have to think about the long game too, right? The season's long.
Oh, yeah. These minor setbacks, quote unquote, they add up. How teams manage these bumps, injury recovery, strategic adjustments that often separates the good teams from the great ones over 82 games plus playoffs.
Okay, so let's just quickly recap the main point here.
Jimmy Butler, Warriors, out for the next game.
Reason being a pelvis contusion, basically a deep bruise from a hard fall.
And the bigger picture is how this single injury highlights the complex machine that is a pro sports team.
Right, how everything's linked. Okay, that's our quick dive for today.
Leaves you with something to think about, though.
Definitely. Here's the final thought for you. Just how much can one player's injury, even for a single game, really shift a team's entire performance and, maybe more interestingly, its internal dynamics? Worth considering next time you watch a game.